Hey everybody, Coffee Traveler here with Soldier, one of the strongest characters in the game. You get 50% damage, 50% attack speed, but you have to stand still. I play this on keyboard and just tap the keys. Tap, 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 tap. You have to remember to tap the keys, the cooldown, so that the character will fire the weapon that you have. One of the interesting things here is, why does Soldier have a knife? And I've played knife on Soldier. It's very strong. It's a really funny challenge to play. The only thing I've never played on it is wand. You don't need a ton of attack speed for SMGs, but also I think SMG is one of the strong weapons. You could also do shotgun. We'll showcase shotgun if we lose on SMG, but the only way I'm losing an SMG is probably to Colossus on wave 11 if I don't have 20% move speed. So let's get started. Do panic run on? Yeah. Well, the way that you panic run more, you do this. This is how you panic run, so that the gun keeps firing. You have to just tap the keys. Tap, 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 tap. Not this, right? Tap, 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 tap. This is why more move speed is important. People say move speed is not very important on Soldier. Not true. It's even more important because you need to move and plant as quickly as possible. You want every movement you make to be worth more. So every if you go from 10% to 20%, you're doubling what your move is worth, right? I already have ton of percent damage, so I would like range damage. I would like other things. I guess I think I'm just gonna take the range here. Not finding anything and hard rerolling for things feels awfully bad. See, hard rerolling for SMG, we get 2 of them. Yeah, proper panicking. I understand. Yeah, for sure. This is why I try to just remind myself you have to do this. And on the first waves, there's not a lot going on, but remind yourself how your new playstyle is on Soldier. This is you. This is your new playstyle. This is where it's at. Take 1 range. We don't have piercing yet. It can be kind of spooky on this character if you don't get piercing. More versatile schedule. There you go. Yeah. One of these days, I'm going to just pop into your live stream because I wake up early or whatever. I'm not big on I'm actually very good at sleeping. It's a problem because once I'm asleep, nothing will really wake me up. And then I'm also not used to being woken up, so when it does happen, but yeah. Do it. Do your thing. So what about Soldier? Soldier is just so strong. Take some more range damage. The thing is, you don't get a lot of feedback of how not very tanky you are, right? Oh, hey, range. Let's swap back to here. Take some of this, take some of this. You could take this whetstone as well too. It's very cheap at this point, 55. You lose knockback, but this character has 15 knockback, which is plenty. We'll take the coffee just for good measure. Take it just for good measure. Do we have enough range? We do. We have enough range to kill the spitters before they get to us. We don't have a super ton of range damage, but because we've taken 60 range, it allows, and all the passive from the guns, it allows things to die a lot earlier. Because you'll start firing. Because any downtime on the guns, I say this all the time, any downtime on the guns means the rest of the wave is piling up elsewhere. And because we have no piercing right now, that can be problematic. As soon as we get piercing, the game changes forever. It becomes so much easier. So our level 5 level up. What's the exact stat I want? HP would be fine. Range damage would be great. Percent damage is okay. Roll again. 8 harvesting's really good. I had not mentioned that stat, but 8 harvesting's very good. The 15 HP is worrisome, but not too bad yet. I'm gonna take the landmines. Let's also remember to flip the camera for the store for sure. I also should do the 1 minute short Brotutoring. Too long, didn't watch. You want the long form content or do you want the short form content? I feel like these like Brotutoring videos are better as like long form content, but that's for my own consumption. Like, how does everyone else consume media? And everyone here on Twitch likes live content because like, when's he gonna fuck up and how's he gonna fuck up? Ooh. Oh yeah, we take this. I don't know that I take luck. I would prefer other things. Take the 2 armor. You're being offered a premium stat. A premium level flamethrower. Seems weird. I'm gonna take the lifesteal. I'm gonna leave the cute monkey. This is like giving us a bunch of survivability. Little frog, probably not. It's like really early, so it's probably good to take it. I'm gonna pass. We take a shredder now or not? We'll just rely on our damage. It'll be fine, right? 14 harvesting. The scar is like not very good, but we're gonna reroll. Hey, there's our sharp bullet. The game has changed 100% forever. Yeah. I don't even know that we need to like move around anymore. Do need to change my camera back though. Camera, please be in the correct location. Thank you. So one of the things that piercing does, even with sharp bullet, where it like it will it'll diminish your damage by 20% in terms of piercing. The thing behind it, you're basically almost always shooting at 2 aliens in Brotato, so basically it's upping your damage by 30%. It's also making your breakpoint on other aliens better because all the aliens behind them, and you don't have to just push all of your bullets into an elite or into a round boy or tentacle. Just whatever meat shield is sitting in front, because then everything behind it is taking damage. Fertilizer is incredible. Free range damage is incredible. I'm concerned about the amount of HP I have, and acid is here to help me with that. Thank you very much. And then I am going to take the mushroom. We've taken way too much minus like percent damage. This minus 12% damage is getting spookier and spookier. Even though you get 50% damage on soldier, it does get spookier and spookier. We'll let the slashers spawn. I like to call them Easter bunnies because you have to go on an egg hunt typically. We should be okay. The other thing that we can do to up our damage is with crit. These are 1.5% items, like in terms of what happens when a crit happens, you get 1.5% damage rather than 2x. The knife can go up to 4x damage when it's a tier 4. But it's still damage, right? Still damage. The crit items are also still very good. You just melt the wave now that we have piercing. It's not even a concern. Hey, range. Armor also good. I want the range though. We're giving it at a premium as well. Health or move speed? Let's take the move speed. Doubling my move speed before the elite is also something I've talked about. More SMG, sure. It's not very good. Take the luck to put our luck back into positive. Last reroll, take some cake. Goodbye percent damage. It's goodbye. Nobody likes you. We can fix that at some point. The basic potato is fixing it as well too. In that we're getting 50% when we stand still. So it's a concern, but not too much. Don't be afraid of the minus percent damage items on this character. They are much worse on one-armed, which we had just played 2 potatoes ago. You may be coming in from that video if you're on YouTube. One of the biggest problems for Soldier though is my brain turns off. It's like, oh, I'm so strong, so that when Nemesis or Mom or Croc shows up on wave 12 or 11, I'm not prepared for it. And the way that I like to prepare is by having like 20% move speed or like 30% move speed. Pocket Factory is pretty bad. More coffee. We also should mouse here and do this. More speed. Fantastic. This is our 30% move speed I'm talking about. A lot of people discount move speed on Soldier, but like because you can't move or because moving is so hard because you're tapping the keys, tap, 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 you want to have more of it, I feel. so that you can move around more succinctly. And now at 28, we're in really good shape. I'm also going to take this crown. It's kind of awkward. I would prefer to take other things, like maybe even this acid for more HP. Like maybe we do that next. And we're going to level up. We'll see something from a level up. It will be a minute before that crown does anything for us, so taking it is awkward. But this is the hope that like through the rest of the game we can scale, and it's giving us a ton of value in terms of not only money but also experience, because harvest gives you both. Most people think harvesting just gives you money, but no, it gives you money and experience, so it buffs your other stats quite a bit. In that, shops get better. What's going on with my tooth here? Something's happening. Shops get better, your stats get better every time you level up. Maybe I value leveling up more than like other players do, but I find leveling up, you can find the exact stat you want most times, or you can pick what I like to pick 4 stats or so, and then I get to find those when I'm rolling. I don't really like to roll for just one stat. You should think in your mind of like, what are the top 3 or 4 stats, and then how many times am I going to roll looking for this? With 16 stats or so, you're not guaranteed any of them. We'll take a piggy bank off the floor. For 21, we take it, but we're not going to do a hard save with the piggy bank here. But this is what I've said in other videos, is that piggy bank's pretty good. This armor's pretty good too, because we don't have any. Really want that armor though. Oh, hey, max HP, fantastic. That's what I mean by level ups being so good and so valuable. We could take the glasses, we could leave them. I'm gonna leave them. Another SMG. Could trade up for some dodge, but I'm not really feeling it. Range damage, and our attack speed. Sure. Still not fixing our like percent damage problem. So it goes from 7 to 8 to this is why like upgrading the guns is like, it's okay. I'm gonna leave the peaceful be. I mean, I guess. And I'll take the lemonade as well too. Because we do have such large pickup range that the lemonade could save us when picking up things. We tend to run really light in terms of HP, but and defensive stats in favor of running much heavier into the damage stats. This wave 10 is like worrisome to me, but it looks like it's not a problem. When we were going into it, I was kind of worried that the wave may pile up, that there might be too many charging guys. That does not seem to be the case. My worries are not worries, which is great. Like, still having worries about the game, like Colossus showing up on wave 12. Not my favorite. We'll take this as a ton of damage. And it's so efficient for stats. What do we take here? I don't really want to give up any of these, but let's take the harvesting. With our 23 attack speed plus the, like, what is this, 50? Like, our SMGs don't need any more attack speed. Piercing. We'll fix piercing, sure. Percent damage is getting also worrisome here. But we go on. Lure. It's wave 11, not 12 yet, which our lead is coming up. Don't fight with the trees. They probably already die fairly quickly anyways. A little bit extra. Take another SMG, sure. Statue's probably very good, but I am concerned of like facing Nemesis and not being able to move. And also we have guns that don't need attack speed and we're already capped basically. Already capped. I paid for you to be here, Loot Goblin. Thanks. Thanks for being here. Thanks for bringing me your loot. wonder if it's a lyre. I wonder if it's a musical instrument, like a lute. Lute in the lute. The best is like either bait or another like lure coming out of the crate. Like I think they should probably turn off like the crate turning into a lure, but it is pretty funny to chain lures into lures. I think the best that ever happened was like buy a lure, there's a lure in a crate. That next wave, there's a lure in a crate. It can happen. It's very rare for it to happen, for sure. Very, very rare, but it can. Oh, hey, percent damage. Love that. Oh, hey, range damage. Oh, hey, percent damage. Or crit. I don't know which one is, like, more appealing. I think the crit's more appealing because we could find a tentacle, right? Upgrading our weapons here. Just take the blood leech. It's fine. It's not a great weapon, but it's fine. And then, who is our elite? It's Croc. Everybody loves Croc. Damage is actually very good. This is the tapping that you have to do. That's what I was talking about in terms of tapping. I would like to stay really close to him on one of the charges and then do a large angle from the other charge because he's far away from you. And once he stands still, that means he's targeting you. Our damage is out of this world. Like, why do I have any concerns about our damage? Holy shit. Emolux, what's good? Did Croc kill you in your game currently? And lost 2 guys? Are you playing no pause? You must be playing no pause. No? Oh no. No, we have pause. Meow. Was I distracting you with Croc? Yeah. What a Croc. Sifty's Relic. I think I already have Sifty's Relic at home. It's called Soldier with pickup range. So we're gonna nuke this. People are like, oh, it's so good, blah blah blah. It's not. It's good on Lucky. It's good on Streamer. It's probably okay on Demon. But like 55 bucks is 55 bucks. Give me the money. Give me the armor. Because we have a crown, I'm taking this tractor. As much as I've been just dumping percent damage, crit is bringing our damage back up a little bit here. Oh my god. Bag is like pretty good, but also like alloy. My 3 ranged here and more crit. I don't know that I need alloy. Let's just reroll. Oh hey, range and speed. Absolutely. Goodbye health for more armor. Goodbye. The huge range that we have though feels really good. We're pushing enemies off screen and still shooting them, so getting huge value out of the weapons feels really good. It's oftentimes like especially playing knife on soldier. Oof, knife on soldier, you can run into problems. I don't know, but you would have been with those 2 guys and buying guys. You're still behind on the run. Maybe Molux playing FTL in chat. Any FTL enjoyers out there? 15. Yes, I didn't break people's stream streaks. I accidentally pressed go live the other day. Like Canadian. We're doing good here. We're almost done with Brotutoring. I almost have all my videos, but then I have to go do the work offline, not chatting to anyone, being sad. Might do that at the end of the stream. Y'all can stay or not. I'm doing admin work. Jesus, I'm so bad at doing it offline. Let's take the health. Percent damage is still concerning. Also, you said you were gonna message me about some collab stuff or something such that you were talking about. Please do. When you have the time, when you have the energy, when you have the effort. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Give me everything. We're at 100 harvesting. Kind of low considering we bought a crown, but what are you gonna do? Wave 14 I don't think is an issue due to our extreme range that we have here. I'll waddle around and pick up all of the money, but your runs should look similar to this when it's going very, very well. Just get to chill, get to have a coffee, get to talk to chat, get to think thoughts. One of the problems is I'm not getting any feedback of how tanky I am, so you can like keel over pretty quickly to a boss because you're not getting that feedback loop. This is the problem with characters that are very strong like this, is that they can abruptly die. Like you just die. Walked into the hit to see what it was worth. It was worth 10 damage. It's quite a bit. I'm gonna keep my crit. We'll take this. We are getting more and more harvesting. Hey, 3 range damage. Frick yeah. 3 is asleep. Oh no. Yeah, no, you're good. No, don't be sorry about any delays. Please, please. This is supposed to be a fun thing we're looking forward to that we're gonna do at some point. Prioritize sleep. Prioritize yourself for sure. When we get to it is when we get to it, and that's like the perfect time. I don't like any of this, but we're re-rolling. Oh, hey, percent damage. Get in here. More percent damage. Fantastic. One more reroll, even though it's a little aggressive. Ooh, Ugly Tooth, my favorite. Okay, all of these are my favorite items. Bag's a little mid, but the first bag paid for this one, I guess. Gotta invest. Gotta take the vest as an investment, if you will. And because we have so much damage, just move away. We have so much range, we can let the blast that Monk is doing. Over there all by yourself, bud. I'm gonna keep shooting the rest of the wave. I'm not gonna chase down the elite, because we don't have to. We have 30 seconds left, they're below half, they're melting away. Like, putting all of your damage into the elite and dying and being like, oh, game sucks, it's like, well, you actually had a choice of where to position so that your damage could kill everything else on the wave. Like, you have choices here. So my choice is to tamp down the wave and make sure the boss's like meter is going down faster than the time, but not like hard commit to it. When you hard commit to the boss and you wake up and go, wow, the rest of the wave is still here. What am I doing? Be a pain. I'll take alien magic. Take a tractor, I guess. That's hilarious. How much luck do we want? All of it? Sure. I'd like some more armor though now. Take more crit, just things will melt. Hey, there's the armor coming back. All right. Buy some of this and some of this and some of this. Brain is shutting off because, yeah. Game's over, basically. I would probably go to the Wave 20 Elites right now. Yeah, probably. Just so I can get straight in there. But yeah, this is how Soldier becomes an absolute powerhouse. Nobody likes to mention it, but it's probably one of the strongest characters in the game. You get 50% attack speed and 50% damage from the get-go. Okay, I think those could probably be toned down to like 30-30. Nope, game attacks by itself, polite Canadian. But yeah, just take this as a reminder rather than like anything else. Just like, oh hey, you said a thing. Because we're all busy doing our thing, but I'll just remind you of the thing you said. And when it happens, it happens. The future is now, exactly. Oh hey, great items. We have 46. This is fine. Wandering Bot's awful. Never take it. I want 60 range, sure. Here are my items in the shop. Hey, percent damage. There we go. We could take a fin, maybe. Take armor. Take a lure. Peacock's a way to lose the game. Or is it? Ooh, exoskeleton. Now we're talking. Take another lemonade. Yeah, you got it. I hate so much that other people like, you said this thing and then you never did it. It's like, yeah, but we were speculating on a thing that could happen. We're just chilling. And then I turn around and go, why is everyone so mad? Like, I said a thing that could happen. People don't understand my ADHD brain just like gets distracted and I just need a reminder. And that 99% of the time I just need a way to get started, right? So having outlets to getting started, because my biggest problem is getting started on any projects. Like I spend all my energy getting started on the project. We're chilling over here, but we should go pick up all of the materials because we do have a peacock. So yeah, I use 99% of all of my energy on any project, just literally getting started. And people are like, that sounds weird. Like, why don't you just like, if it takes less than 5 minutes, do it? And it's like, how would I get started? Like, what are you talking about? So what happens in my life is I batch things up into batches. And then once I get started, I can do a lot of it, which is problematic. So this is problematic in many ways. Do I pay a lot of late fees on bills? Yeah, I do. But also like, that's called the ADHD tax. Does food go bad in the fridge oftentimes? Yeah, it's called the ADHD tax. I literally can't convince my brain to do it. Because getting started sucks. So oftentimes when I cook 2 meals for the whole week and just eat off of those for the whole week. This week it's going to be lentil soup and spaghetti. So that's how my brain works. Is it good, bad, average? There's no judgment here. That's just how my brain works. I'm happy to share this. Okay, statue's like really good now because we have so much speed. We don't really need the attack speed, but hell yeah. I mean, I guess. Hey, 4 armor. Hey, 9 crit. The game is playing itself now. Tentacle. Now even more healing and more damage. And more crit. And the game's playing itself. So, yeah, I'm happy to like openly share these things because I think a lot of people are like, oh god, oh this, oh that. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. This is why I can stream for like 10 hours a day. But if I have to like upload a video a day and I can't upload like 10 or 20 of them, I need to like walk away from Mantis here. Mantis, please. Thank you. We're just trading places with Mantis here. I want to go stand where they take off from. And there's like this little tunnel in which they don't make any slashes. So that could be a little spooky there, but yeah. So yeah. If somebody's forgotten to do something, just remind them. Maybe they got distracted by something. Maybe they still really want to do it. Don't take it as like, no, that person like has no idea what they're doing. That's why Bimka's helping me with stream stuff as well too, right? Oh, there she is. Just look over, there's a message from Bimka. Cannot stand eating the same thing more than a few meals, but my husband could eat the same thing for weeks. I don't understand it. For me, I just don't like, I mean, I would love to eat like new meals or other things, but like I just don't like the process of creating a meal. We were just talking about like, for me, getting started on anything is the biggest problem. But once I'm started, I can do it forever. This is why I can stream for like 10, 14, 16 hours a day. Like, I can stream no problem. But then they're like, oh, cut up your VOD like right after stream. And I was like, yeah, I usually actually am saving that for Fridays when I'm like a day off or, you know, when I have a few of them to cut up, right? So, yeah, also play Canadian. Go ahead and press that follow button on Bimka. She streams beautiful Sims stuff and she's making Stardew Valley in The Sims. It's fucking sweet. None of this. Some of this. Sunglasses, baby gecko, I guess. I don't know. What am I even buying anymore? Second baby gecko. Blood donation. Probably not. That does not kill us for sure, but a little late, bud. Oh, another sunglasses. We'll just take all the sunglasses and all the crit. We're at 79% crit. Sniper guns here. I do not like the sniper gun. I think it is trash. Just trash. She streams when she can. Maybe you stream Blood on the Clock Tower when you play next time. Sims, other stuff. I'll ask Claire if I can get Bimka to record the Claire voice lines that I want. Because Claire probably doesn't want her voice out on the internet. Claire says the funniest shit though. Oh my god, she said to me, did you ever think about not ruining it? And the answer is no. No, I never thought about that. Huh. An interesting thought. My partner still says this to me. Did you think about not ruining it? Damage could be higher, but still pretty good here. No complaints here. The wave is building up a little bit, but not even close to taking damage. As soon as the guns focus down the like charging aliens, and we had so much fruit on the ground, so we have so much healing. I mean, I guess Retromation's hoodie won't do all that much though, because I have no dodge. Is there any dodge in here? Sure is. Percent damage, sure. Crit, sure. Crit, sure. We're at 94% crit, which I think these have 3% crit right now. Whoops. Do this. Take the plants. Take the lens. Take the... Who cares? Just reroll infinitely. We don't have self-damage. Always check for self-damage first. Reroll into Oblivion. Fantastic. Save the tree for next game. Please, next game. I haven't been streaming, but hopefully again. Yeah, you have work, life, baby, helping me. Like, we catch Bimco when we can. Bit busy lady. Sweet. Sweet. It's happening. I've split my damage on the bosses too much, so they both die kind of at the same time. Difficult to start, which is why I start wanting to just order out food. Yeah. Oh yeah, miss the cafeteria for you could just have like whatever spread. Or I assume like your where your husband works, like bring something home from the cafeteria. Bring me home some of that Indian food from the cafeteria. May not be the best Indian food, but better than I'll ever make. Run review, Soldier. Hello, Soldier. Take an SMG, feel good. Take crit, feel good. Even though crit is only 1.5 damage. We also found this crown, even though it didn't give us a lot early. It then started taking off because we were able to take tractor and some other things. We also found this sharp bullet that made this run a lot easier. Yeah. We even took this peacock later, which is really funny. So we ended up at level 27 with 69 nice HP. This is about where we end up is 20 range damage. This was a very interesting low percent damage gain because we put all of our stats into crit, armor, dodge. We have 20 armor right here. Kind of incredible. With very low lifesteal as well, even at the end. Here's the secondary stats. 65% XP gain means all this harvesting is just worth even more. 345 harvesting. I don't think I can overstate how good harvesting is. If you like this, go ahead and press subscribe on YouTube. Go ahead and press follow on Twitch. We'll see you on the next one.